Welcome back to the 39th episode of the Chaos Profile. In the previous episode, I ended things off by reaching not one, but two major Chaos Profile goals, both of which were achieving over 500 magical power and Heart of the Mountain 7. If we include the 777 Slayers that I reached a couple of episodes ago, this means that I've completed 3 out of the 6 total major goals for this profile, leaving me with a 1 billion coin net worth I need to shoot for, the floor 7 dungeon completion, and also skill average 35. My current skill average right now was 34.6 though, meaning that if I were able to level a total of 4 skills in today's episode, I'd reach skill average 35 in no time. So now that you're all kept up to speed with what's going on, let's just jump straight into it and get into skill grinding. So how am I going to do that? I have a few options, right? Wow, my taming's about to level up, so that's really easy. But I could get my combat to 32. So I could do like some revenants. I could mine, but I don't really have the gear for that. The big one would be farming. I could do some farming, and I think it'll get my rabbit pet leveled up. Does carpentry count towards skill average? Because that would be really easy skill average if I wanted to. I could just like buy stuff and then do carpentry. I don't know. We'll stick to farming for now with my insanely good rookie hoe and my wheat, guys, because wheat is crazy. I love wheat. Yeah, let's just swap to garden and do this. I've got 3 different plots of the auto-built land. Why is this still pasting? Whatever, I gotta wait for this thing to paste, apparently. Oh, there's a thing on the scoreboard that says it's pasting. Yeah, because I don't have replenish, I have to, like, paste every time I finish digging this up. Cry about it or something. But yeah, let's get started. Let's get started with my insanely efficient farming methods. I'm sure all of you guys are pleased to see what I'm doing right now, and no one's cringing. The sad thing is, right, my farming level is so low that I can't use melon armor. I can't use rancher's boots. Like, I can't do any of that. And even if I was the correct farming level, I don't have the coins for it. I don't have the money. My bank is disabled. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna borrow people's gear for this. That would be too cheaty in my opinion. Borrowing gear for things like the campfire badge is no big deal because, like, you know, I could just buy my own massive set and then just do it myself and then sell the mastiff later or something. But with the farming tools, you know, you probably have a counter on there. You've leveled up that counter yourself. You've also put all the recoms and all the like expensive stuff on it. I'm not gonna borrow that, but this will give me some good XP for my rabbit pet and level my taming skill, so that's cool. My inventory is already full. Dude, how is this little of farming with seeds giving me 33k? What the hell? That's actually ridiculous. How much am I going to earn out of this? I'm not even trying to get coins. I just want the XP from it. Yo! Garden 6? That's not a spin. Wheat, was that 7? That's wheat 12. Oh my god, bro, I'm actually an idiot. That's also not a spin. We're chilling. Someone bought a spin. So, let's just pray for bank disabled. Enable my bank. Enable my bank so I can do something more engaging. That's not my bank, bro. It was close. It was close, but yeah, rabbit hat time. Also, I have a Jacobs contest. No way. I'm definitely not going to get a placement. Not on bronze or anything. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, bronze has 1,000 more collection than me. That's insane. Very bottom of bronze. Farming 21. GG easy. How much does it increase my skill average? Yeah, literally 2 more skills. 2 more skills and I get skill average 35. That's gonna be monumental occasion. That was one of the goals for this profile. Honestly, I could just do carpentry. Carpentry's boring as hell though. Also, guys, the contest is over and I got a bronze medal in the wheat contest. I've never talked about the medals before, so yeah, I think this is worth a spin though. Yeah, that's my first ever medal on this profile. I think my first bronze, silver, and gold would be spin worthy. Let's do that, I guess. What am I gonna get? Right. This is not good. It just gets worse. It just gets worse, bro. I have my sacks for now, but like if my sacks get disabled, I'm screwed. Because I just start dropping items all over the floor. Oh my god, bro. Anyway, hot bar only time. So things are starting to look pretty grim here. I was still missing 3 skill level ups before skill average 35, but my modifier list just kept on getting worse and worse and worse. Luckily for me, modifiers such as bank disabled and rabbit hat time didn't really affect my farming in any way, because I was already using a completely cursed setup to level this skill. Hopper only, however, was a totally different story, and if you don't remember what happened in a previous episode where I tried to farm with Hopper only, well, all I'll say is that it's basically impossible. Basically impossible in the sense that I can't sell any of the stuff that I'm getting because my inventory fills way too quickly and I just spew seeds all over the ground. So if it did end up coming to that, I would have to stop farming entirely. Luckily for me though, I did still manage to maintain my sacks all this time, so I still had that going for me, but this gameplay was very much on edge right now, and I was effectively one more modifier away from totally ruining my plans of skill average 35. This would be fine generally speaking, but someone in chat did end up buying a spin. Alright, someone bought a spin. Okay, is this the saving grace? If my bank gets re-enabled, I'm buying Rancher's boots. That's not the bank enabled, but that's no mobility items. That's so... Bro, this list sucks. So normally, I'd just let the regular footage of this stream play out, but the next hour or so of this episode was some of the driest, most boring content that you could possibly get. The only somewhat exciting thing that occurred during this time was me reaching Taming 39, but this isn't a monumental achievement of any sorts and didn't cause any spins. I did end up spending another time on my grind from farming 21 to 22 though, and unfortunately for me, I rolled the switch crouch and sprint modifier. This modifier was pretty annoying as I couldn't comfortably descend when flying on the Garden Island, and I also just kept accidentally untoggling my sprint when farming, but compared to the other stuff that was on my modifier list, it wasn't all so bad. I also completed a couple of visitor quests in the meantime to gain a little bit extra farming XP, copper, and other garden stuff, but there wasn't anything too interesting from that either. I also still didn't have access to the roughly 50 million coins or so that I had on my account because I still had this stupid bank disabled modifier active. But because I was farming consistently, I was still slowly accumulating some money from the crops I was breaking. I also made the smart choice of leaving all the coins that I earned from these crops as orders on the bazaar, because if I claimed all those orders and then left the coins in my purse instead, I risked landing on the white purse modifier if I had to spin again. I don't even have to explain why that's a bad thing, but I would prefer to roll the Go Iron Man modifier and have all my coins locked up on the bazaar, because at the very least, I wouldn't have just deleted those coins entirely from my profile. Needless to say though, the farming grind was much slower and less enjoyable than I had originally anticipated, but after long last, I finally ended up reaching the goal that I had set a couple of hours ago. Last row. Oh, there it is. Farming 22. That is crazy. So if I check my skill average, 34.9. I am one skill away. Gotta get into my, combat setup. Well, just change my reforges, basically. What do I want to do for XP? Let's check bestiary. How am I doing? I need 6 bestiary levels. Is there anything I can do easily? Zombie villages are really... Oh, that's low. I can do a couple of them right now. Yeah, let's do zombie villager bestiary for a bit. Because it's currently early morning / nighttime. How far should I get my zombie villager bestiary up? To 4 or 5? Yo, is this bestiary level up even worth it? How much combat XP would it give me? Bro, 2 health? F that. I ain't doing this. I'm doing revs. Do I do revs or do I do E-Man? Why not just E-Man? Also, bro, this actually is so ass. Should I even waste my time killing these? How long is it gonna take to get bro, I might just do carpentry. I might just cop out. What do you guys reckon? Do I just fork out a fat ton of money and do carpentry? Because I don't wanna. Because I was one skill level up away from skill average 35, I figured that acquiring another 400k combat XP would be relatively achievable in a short amount of time. At first, I thought that going for some bestiary levels would be a great idea, because at the higher levels of your bestiary, you get 1 mil XP every 2 bestiary level ups. However, after trying to kill some zombie villagers on the hub island, it didn't occur to me afterwards that this would take forever, and my next bestiary milestone wouldn't even have been a combat XP reward. This is why I decided to take my stuff over to the end island instead, because I thought that farming zealot bruises would be a pretty decent way to gain some XP, and I could at least get this done in maybe 30 minutes or so. But once again, I was completely wrong here, so I ended up turning to my last option, which is one that I didn't really want to go for because it's kind of a cop-out strategy, but this was leveling my carpentry skill. Leveling the carpentry skill is really easy, as all it requires is a bunch of money, some time, and ideally a couple of collections to help speed up the process. I first tried leveling this skill by buy ordering enchanted sugar and then crafting it up into enchanted sugarcane and then sell offering all the sugarcane to try and recover some of the costs. But after I did this for about 20 minutes or so, I had only gone up about 200,000 XP and I still needed another million to go. These weren't the slowest rates that I could be getting, but they also were nowhere near the fastest, since I not only had to wait for the enchanted sugar to fill, but I also had to wait for the enchanted sugar cane to fill, and the whole process was just a mess entirely. My chat was recommending me to craft fine gemstones into flawless ones, as they give some of the best rates of carpentry XP in the game, and I also wouldn't completely drain my purse in the process. But I didn't quite have that collection unlocked yet, and I wasn't about to return to the Crystal Hollows and spend hours mining just so I could level my carpentry skill. This left me with surprisingly still a bunch of options to pick from, but I quickly realized that crafting enchanted diamonds into diamond blocks gave significantly more EXP than enchanted sugarcane, and I could NPC the diamond blocks for instant sellback, so I decided to switch to diamonds to finish off this skill average grind. This is better. This is better, this is better. We're doing diamonds. I'm almost there. I've lost like a mil doing this and I do not care. Yo, I did it! Carp 32. Is that it? There it is. There it is. Skill average 35. Complete. Done and dusted. Very simple. Let me refresh my lobby so I can show what my skills look like in the NEU PV menu. What? Yo, Hypixel. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. We're getting in, we're getting in. What? I love problem joining Skyblock. That's my favorite. Yo, banned. Ah, shit. Yeah. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. This is the end of the road. I'm actually a cheater. Yeah, on God, real? Yeah, but I got banned. I got banned from Hypixel. Let's see here, boys. Skill average 35. Look. Taming 39, mining 37, foraging 23, enchanting 60, carp 31, farming 22. My skills are all over the place. But it all adds up to skill average 35. We did it. This was one of my major goals that I wanted to reach on this Chaos profile, like when I set all the goals at the start of the series. So, because it's a major goal, we have to spin. I don't even care at this point what this is going to give me, bro. Give me Iron Man. I just spent like a mil and a bit trying to get my carpentry up because I couldn't be bothered leveling anything else. Oh, yo, rabbit hat time. I could get rid of my rabbit hat. That's useful. That's that. We did it. I could put my superior helmet back on. But I'm still hotbar only, and I still don't have access to any of my coins, so that's great. While my other active modifiers were still pretty bad and heavily affecting my gameplay, at the very least, I was able to use my full superior dragon set to do any combat-related stuff that I needed to do, leaving me with just the billion coin net worth and the floor 7 completion left. Reaching a billion coin net worth is something that I've been slowly accumulating over the months of playing this profile, but reaching Catacombs 24 and then completing floor 7 was going to be a grind that I'd have to push for myself. And how I'm going to do that, I'm still not 100% sure. Needless to say, the plan from here was to potentially start acquiring some new gear upgrades and some practice in preparation for my solo floor 6 completion, but that's a problem for me to tackle in a future episode.